let's go to this one. So this is going to be a three part story. So this is someone called 911 on this Arabic guy, thinking and accused him of being a part of ISIS and all that. So they made a 911 call for them. And also, you had this woman talking about this man for. She basically said he was suspicious because he was asking too many questions. So we're gonna check this out and see what y'all think about this. What y'all give me y'all perspective, because I have my thoughts on certain things and my opinions on certain things, but I don't always think I'm right. I always can take a look at something from a different perspective, not just my own. But a lot of times I realize that my perspective is usually pretty close to being on point most of the time.
Somewhere in Avon or Illyria.
So let me see what channel. So it's Cleveland.com. Emirati Muslim never mentions ISIS prior to arrest by Avon police.
He wanted a month's stay. He was leaving July 13th to the 14th.
Y'all listen, y'all.
Somewhere in Avon or Illyria. He wanted a month's stay. He was leaving July 13th to the 14th, around there. And I tried to help him as much as possible. Everyone said that they were booked and they couldn't help him. I told him, and he wanted to sit in our lobby. He didn't want to leave.
He wanted to sit in the lobby. Okay. One point I want to make, like if you've traveled, or I think almost anybody has experienced this. If you traveled or stayed at different hotels, you ever go to a hotel where that booking didn't work out for some reason, and you like, man, you had a long day already, alone. You really just want to get to wherever you really just want to book your room, relax, and put your bags up and all that. But sometimes it don't work out like that, and you have to switch the room. So a lot of time, what happens sometimes is that you didn't expect that you weren't going to be able to stay at the place where you arrived at. So sometimes you want to sit in the lobby and maybe look for different places, online. Maybe you need the Wi-Fi, or maybe you just want a place to sit down for a few minutes, in AC while you find the next place that you're gonna stay at. She makes that for some reason, she brings that up as if that's something suspicious. That's not something suspicious. They just want to stay. It could be 1,000 reasons why somebody doesn't want to leave right after you tell them, oh no, we don't have a room. You expect them to just turn around and just jet out the door? No, some people, they didn't plan for that. You have situations where you didn't plan for that. You thought that you was going to be able to go. You thought you was going to be able to rent the room and go up to your room and everything be good. Sometimes it don't turn out like that. So you have to, like, dang, okay, let me figure this out. I'm going to sit here a while and, figure this situation out. She tried to make that, out to be something that it's not, mainly because, she looks at him and she doesn't see somebody who looks like her brother, her father, or her uncle. So that means they're up to something.
So you said you guys were booked?
Yeah, we said we were booked.
Okay.
Everywhere he called is booked too. It's summer, people are
Sure,
traveling.
absolutely.
So, that's what he had 2 phones. He was searching the internet on one phone, making calls on a disposal. That's really all that I know. It just freaks me out because of everything.
He didn't say anything else?
No, it's
because the call we got is that someone said that he was pledging his allegiance to ISIS.
No.
Who would have said that? Who made the call?
I told my sister, I said, oh, I think he's dressed in, it's my sister, her name's Allison. She called, I said, he's dressed in a weird outfit. He just spoke on the phone. I said, I don't know what to do because of
He's
everything.
2030 units. Stop your search.
Because everything is going on with.
He's dressed in a weird outfit. Their concept of weird outfit is something that is a cultural norm to his people. It's what if he was in his country or around his people, no one would say that's weird. That would be like me wearing jeans and a t-shirt. That would be weird where they don't wear that, but it's not weird. Like, y'all get what I'm saying.
ISIS is what I said. I said, call the police because we couldn't because he kept coming up here.
Stand down, stand down, stand down.
I'm so sorry. It's because he kept coming up here and asking questions and stuff like that. And I'm so sorry. It's because he kept coming up here and asking questions and stuff like that. And I'm so sorry. It's because he kept coming up here and asking questions and stuff like that. And I'm so sorry. It's because he kept coming up here and asking questions and stuff like that. And we couldn't.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the call that came to us was that he was screaming, pledging his allegiance to ISIS and waving his phones around. That's a very big, different picture than what happened.
He did have two phones, but he was talking to a guest out here in the lobby who was trying to find some directions. And I think I've got that card up there. It was a Hirschenberger Organic Farm 1557.
Okay. Well,
just
I'm not saying it's nothing, but the call that we got is nothing what happened. So I think things got a little blown out of proportion.
Now let's hear the call. Let's hear that call.
The Fairfield Inn on Colorado Avenue in Avon. He is a desk worker.
Okay.
There is a male in a full headdress with multiple disposable phones pledging his pledging his allegiance or something to ISIS.
Okay.
Is very panicky.
Okay. Is your sister able to call?
To ISIS, pledging his allegiance or something to ISIS.
Okay.
Pledging his pledging his allegiance or something to ISIS.
Okay.
Is very panicky.
Okay. Is your sister able to call us?
No, she is at the front desk.
Okay.
Of the hotel.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is her sister.
And what's your sister's name? And do you have a callback number for her, or is she at the actual phone line at the Fairfield?
She doesn't have a cell phone. She's texting me off a deactivated iPhone that has Wi-Fi.
Okay. Does she have a description of this male, or in a vehicle, or is he on foot?
She said there's a suspicious male here at the desk with disposable phones, two of them in a full headdress.
And he's stating he has pledged allegiance to ISIS, and he's in the lobby right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll send some officers down.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. Avon, please.
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
My daughter is working at Fairfield Inn.
Is this his dad?
Yes.
I was just on the other line with, and I got officers en route.
Thank you.
All right.
She said she's in the back. I have the text. She said she's terrified. So. Please.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Avon units, you start heading up here.
Scared of absolutely nothing. Scared of absolutely nothing. What are you so afraid of? People who don't look like you? That's all she's scared of people who don't look like her and don't speak her language. That's basically what happened here. You think ISIS is coming to a random hotel to do what? What do you think? What would ISIS be doing in a random hotel? One person in a random hotel. That's what? How do you get ISIS from that?
Unfortunately, the call that came to us was that he was screaming, pledging his allegiance to ISIS and waving his phones around. That's a very big, different picture than what happened.
He did have 2 phones, but he was talking to a guest out here in the lobby who was trying to find some direct Hirschenberger Organic Farm 1557.
Okay. Well,
just
I'm not saying it's nothing, but the call that we got is nothing what happened. So I think things got a little blown out of proportion.
Oh, I apologize.
Someone dressed like that just holding phones isn't enough to call and say they're pledging their allegiance to ISIS. That's a totally different ballgame.
Right. Well, I didn't know who the
All right, just sit tight.
So.
Nobody leave.
Okay.
Let me go try to smooth things over with this gentleman.
Okay.
Nobody.
Smooth things over.
Party call from the sister of the desk clerk and also her father.
Now I'm jumping around because I want to show y'all what we dealing with in this story. I have three different videos for this story right here.
Advising there was an Arabic male in full headdress, several cell phones claiming his allegiance to ISIS. She's locked herself in the bathroom. No weapon seen at this time.
Right.
I do not have a clothing description or anything further on the male in the lobby. Head to Fairfield at Chester and 611. Yeah, let's make sure this isn't a prank.
Crazy, man.
We'll be on hold all non-emergency traffic. I'm still on hold with music for the main lobby. I'm not getting anybody at the desk right now on phone.
It's crazy.
Hey, when they're ready.
Look at it. Look how they coming.
Let's go on the LT. Back up.
There
he is. There he is. Right there.
On the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Stop! On the ground! Do it now!
Get on your car.
And then, hold on, y'all. And this is what they're gonna try to smooth over. Let's go back to. Hold on.
I didn't.
On portion, but the call
It was.
to us was that
Asking questions and stuff.
stand down.
I'm so sorry. It's because he kept coming up here and asking questions and stuff like that, and we couldn't.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the call that came to us was that
You guys go get a.
and say they're pledging their allegiance to ISIS. That's a totally different.
Okay.
Let me go try to smooth things over with this gentleman.
Know who the
All right,
caller
just sit
was,
tight.
so-
Nobody leave.
Okay.
Let me go try to smooth things over with this gentleman.
Okay.
Nobody ever said anything about ISIS. She called her sister because she was nervous because he looked like that and had 2 phones.
Period.
So let's go dust this gentleman off.
There he is. There he is. Right there.
On the ground!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Stop! On the ground! Do it now!
Get on your car.
On iPhone that has Wi-Fi is male in a full.
Hey, what is your name?
My name is filled in on Colorado Avenue in Avon, pledging his allegiance or something to ISIS. And
Okay.
is very panicky.
Okay, is your sister able to call us?
No, she is at.
Get on your car.
On! Roll out! Lay down! Roll out! Do it now! On your away! On me!
Got you. I'm on you.
Get in front of me, the shield, come behind you. Austin, head straight out in front of you, don't move! Austin, go in, grab his hands, cuff him up. We're cover. Get the phone away. Take the phone away. Cover the entrance, LP. Get your back. Yeah, what to do? Go.
All right, you got his arm? Grab that arm. You good? Yeah. 37. We have one detained, just one. We're in the main entrance. So I'm gonna bring that cruiser right here. We're gonna put him in. Hold up.
Want us to check him first?
All right, turn to your left or your right. Turn to your right.
What happened?
Hold up.
Not good to do it like this.
That's that, brother. One detained. Since he's by himself.
Welcome to America. Can you imagine what he's going back to tell his family and his people?
Not good this. I'm tourist and this is good, not good.
Yeah, it's not.
Look, I'm tourist. It's not good. Not good. Yeah. Why would think about that now?
Not good. It's right.
Make a sweep this place.
Good.
Yeah, it's not good. It's right.
Make a sweep this place.
Tourist and this is good, not good.
Yeah, it's not good. It's right.
Make a sweep this place.
I don't know. It's got it.
Make a sweep this place.
So because he had two cell phones, I carry two cell phones almost all the time. Like, what is having two? And how do they know that they're throwaway phones? That look like an iPhone. I'm sure nobody's throwing away an iPhone.
Not good this. I'm tourist and this is good, not good.
Yeah. That's not a throwaway phone. That phone look like it got a case on it. I don't think they even know what a throwaway phone is or a burner phone. It definitely don't look like that. A burner phone is those old short Nokia phones, the fat phones that don't have GPS and stuff like that. That's what a throwaway phone is.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's a smartphone.
It's right.
Make a sweep this place.
I don't know. It's got it.
Or a flip phone. I can see if he had a flip phone.
She said he's by himself.
Anybody else?
She said he's by himself.
This guy gotta make sure he's got nothing on.
Relax. Relax. We're gonna get you to stand up first. You got that? Sit up.
Good hat down, Joey. Good
Nope.
hat down.
Come over here.
She was nervous. All right, just sit tight. Nobody leave. Let me go try to smooth things over with this gentleman. All right, just sit tight. Nobody leave. Let me go try to smooth things over with this gentleman. Nobody ever said anything about ISIS. She called her sister because she was nervous because he looked like that and had two phones. So let's go dust this gentleman off. Stand.
He's got a wallet or something. Another cell phone.
You stay with them. You stay with them. Okay.
I'm gonna have you remove your shoe. You got that? Lift your back leg up. Lift your left leg up. Lift your left leg. This leg, lift it. Backwards.
Embassy.
Lift your other leg up.
Says he works for the embassy.
That's nice. Lift your leg up.
Broken my telephone also.
Yeah, so you broke my
Yes.
nail.
Violation of, by just violating this man. Violating this man all because of two panicky white women. They had the nerve to say he was the one acting nervous and panicky, but she called the phone and say he is a part of ISIS and all type of crazy stuff just because he looks different and speaks a different language.
Come this way. Hey, are you guys good? Hold the front.
And I don't understand why would you think ISIS is coming to do anything to this hotel? Like it doesn't even make sense.
Sweep the lot. There's possibly a second guy I'm seeing somewhere. Have a seat in the car.
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, your LT's back up. We're gonna sweep the lot real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a random hotel. Oh, he got a weapon. This is a dangerous device. Meanwhile, it's a stylus for his phone.
Got in there? Watch your leg.
How they just look.
One of the cell phones I threw over there is ringing. Hey, you want to call this then? No. Hey.
Let this stuff fly out.
Here, I have a couple more cards.
Just fly out the hood.
Right here. It's a bunch of SIM cards.
Yeah, you have a bunch of SIM cards when you fly into a different country because you might have multiple phones and you need multiple SIM cards to operate those phones.
He has them all right now. Just put like 6 or 7 different ones.
Amherst.
Yeah, this thing.
I have like 4 or 5 SIM cards right now.
Drop down.
Getting your pants on the way over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm winking.
Yeah, that would be a United Air identification. Cancel.
Got it. I thought I saw it. I was searching. I'm like, where did that come from?
The silver minivan. Here's your shoes.
The white Honda? Sebring. Yeah, Sebring.
We have your brother. Why we did. He was also on that. We have your brother. Why we did. He was also on that. He's at the Fairfield and in our city. He's fully dressed in a white gown. If you could explain to him why we did that, that's what
Explain to him why we did what we did. You're Tyrants, and You have people making. That's why I say, whoever called 911, they just take their word no matter what. No nothing. Just listen to whatever somebody call in on 911. They go based off that. That's crazy.
You okay?
They got scared, called us, and we detained him. And
You okay?
Call you back, okay? Thanks. And now
He just passed out.
So, she got nervous because of how you passed.
Sir, what kind of medical issues do you have?
He had a stroke. He's here at Cleveland for
You had a stroke?
treatment.
Okay.
Family member called us. Okay.
He's had a
Do you
stroke.
have heart problems?
Is this your brother? No. My daughter was the dog. All right.
Did he hit his head?
You guys heard it.
I don't think so. He started falling, and I caught him at the last second.
Okay.
I don't think he kind of sat.
Does something hurt? You're hot? All right, we're getting the cop right now.
We had to take drawn.
That's a long name. Yeah.
We're going to pick you up and put you on the cot here. 1 second, okay?
Yes.
I'm going to take your glasses, give them to the officer here, and put them with your other possessions. Can you talk to me?
Ahmed, how do you feel? What's going on? You not feel so well?
What's going on? You not feel so well? Why would he feel well? Look what, you know how much stress you just put on him? Y'all were at him with assault rifles, screaming at him, yelling at him. Y'all come over, throw him on the ground, put him in handcuffs, go through all this stuff, violate him, and then he got the nerve to ask this man, is he okay? You're not feeling so well? I be wanting to punch people in the face when they do stuff like that. Like, it's like that's like you fall, you doing something and you injure yourself or something happened to you and somebody asks, you all right? So stupid ass out of here, man.
All right, boss, I'm going to sit you up here.
We couldn't explain it because he
How you feel? That good?
Yeah.
Not good? Okay. All right, I'm going to grab your wrist, boss. I'm going to stand you up, and we're going to move you to this cot. You got me?
I'll probably go to
He was nodding me and acknowledging.
All this man was trying to do was get a room for the night. Could you imagine? You already be stressed out if you don't get the room that you thought you was gonna get. You already stressed, especially you had a long. I'm sure his flight was at least maybe 16 to 18 hours minimum, more like probably 20 hours to get over here from his country. And I don't know if this was the first day he arrived, but no matter what, anytime that you checking into a hotel, a lot of times you've already had a stressful day and you just want to check into your room and be done. So not only was he not able to check in his room, but this happened.
I'm gonna have this officer. I'm gonna get your information. Okay, what is your name?
Station up 0 RJ018190.
Nick is on the phone with
He's a friend, a Cleveland PD officer who's his friend.
Now let's go here. Let's see them try to smooth it over.
because he looked like that and had two phones.
Period.
So let's be a false report. Hey, it's gonna be a false report, boys. Relative of the sister. Hey, Chaba, you guys go get a statement from the desk clerk. You stole your gear. Jesus Christ.
Well.
Jesus Christ.
Well.
Hey. I'd cuff him.
So your brother's not here? Is that a brother? I can't speak.
So what language do you speak?
Arabic.
Arabic? Do you understand English at all? A little bit?
Hold on.
This his car, my brother car.
Which one? It's Avon PD. Can you wait a second? In the parking lot or out on the road? The silver minivan? Hey, do you guys have any Arabic translators that you can get me in touch with?
The white Honda?
On my telephone.
That'd be great if you could.
We got the statement.
Oh, they done muted the body cam footage. When did he press mute? All right, y'all. So let's check out the mayor and the police chief apologizing to him. What's man? I'm telling you.
Joining us, I'm Tracy Carlos. We do have breaking news at this hour. Avon's mayor and police chief apologizing to a Muslim man wrongfully accused of supporting ISIS. Only our camera rolled for the unusual meeting tonight, and it happened within the hour. Our Derek Waller was the only reporter at that meeting. And Derek, what prompted all of this?
Tracy, Avon Mayor Brian Jensen organized this late Saturday peace meeting here in Cleveland. It comes 3 days after officers handcuffed and detained a man after someone called 911 claiming he was pledging allegiance to ISIS.
Not only did they handcuff and detain him, but they sent him to the hospital based on what I'm thinking. They stressed him to the max, almost gave him a heart attack. Talk about them drawing their guns on him and coming at him with military gear on.
That meeting taking place tonight at the Cleveland office of the Council on American Islamic Relations. Avon's law director, police chief, and mayor.
And they was talking crazy to him while they was doing that.
Sitting down face-to-face with the man, Ahmed Amanali was pushed to the ground and handcuffed on Wednesday outside the Fairfield Inn and Suites in Avon. That after the sister of a hotel clerk called 911, claiming she heard him pledging his allegiance to ISIS on the phone. Police quickly figured out that never happened. They released him, but not before he fainted. He had to go to the hospital with some scrapes on his arm. Here's part of tonight's exchange.
No one from the police department did wish to disrespect you. That was not the intent. No one from the police department did wish to disrespect you. That was not the intent of any of the actions of our officers. The police department did wish to disrespect you. That was not the intent of any of the actions of our officers. It is a very regrettable circumstance that occurred for you. You should not have been put in that situation like you were.
There were some false accusations made against
our officers. It is a very regrettable circumstance. That was not the intent of any of the actions of our officers.
Let's go see if that's true.
Cover. Get the phone away. Take the phone away. Cover the entrance, LT. Get your back. Yeah.
What to do?
Go.
All right, you got his arm? Grab that arm.
You good?
Yeah.
37. We have one detained, just one. We're in the main entrance. So the free neck crews are right here. We're gonna put him in. Pull up.
Let's check him first.
What to do?
All right, turn to your left or your right. Turn to your right.
What happened?
Pull up.
Not good to do it like this.
That's it, brother.
One detained. Said she's by himself.
Not good this. I'm tourist and this is good, not good.
Yeah, it's not good. It's right.
I'm tourist and this is good, not good.
Yeah, it's not good. It's right.
Make a sweep this place.
I don't know. It's got it.
This guy gotta make sure he's got nothing on.
We will. Relax. We're gonna get you to stand up first. You got that? Sit up. Or something.
Stay with him.
I'm gonna have you remove your shoe. You got that? Lift your back leg up. Lift your left leg up. Lift your left leg. This leg, lift it. Backwards.
Embassy.
Lift your other leg up.
Says he works for the embassy.
That's nice. Lift your other leg up.
Says he works for the embassy.
That's nice. Lift your leg up.
Occurred for you. The action. No one from the police department did wish to disrespect you. That was not the intent of any of the actions of our officers. It is a very regrettable circumstance that occurred for you. You should not have been put in that situation like you were.
There were some false accusations made against you, and those are regrettable. And I hope somewhere within your heart that the person that made those can maybe learn from those, and maybe in terms of even another meeting that we can get together.
And tonight, the city says they are reviewing their policies and that they never intended for Ahmed Ali to feel disrespected. Of course, they were put in a tough spot because of the nature of that 911 call. The city says the woman who made the false claim could still face charges. Of course, we will keep following this. Tracy?
Okay, y'all. What are y'all thoughts on that? Let me see where we at. All right, take care, Sasquatch. Hamster. What is the Chris? Man. Right, Mitch. They almost killed him for a lie, an exaggeration too. Not only did they lie on him, they exaggerated and make it seem like he was. They just made up some stuff. We're gonna go back and check out the beginning to. I just got to keep going over it because the way that this played out is insane. It's insane how this played out. What would make them think that he is ISIS and ISIS is gonna blow up the hotel for what? How is that? How would that be helpful to? You must not know how that type of stuff works.
Somewhere in Avon or Illyria. He wanted to.
I don't know why they think they are so important to where ISIS wants to come to this hotel and do what? Stay for a month?
He was leaving July 13th to the 14th, around there, and I tried to help him as much as possible. Everywhere said that they were booked and they couldn't help him. I told him, and he wanted to sit in our lobby. He didn't want to leave. Everywhere said that they were booked and they couldn't help him. I told him, and he wanted to sit in our lobby. He didn't want to leave.
So you said you guys were. So you said you guys were booked?
Yeah, we said we were booked.
Okay.
Everywhere he called is booked too. It's summer. People are
Sure,
traveling.
absolutely.
Yeah, we said we were booked.
Okay.
Everywhere he called is.
So you said you guys were booked?
Yeah, we said we were booked.
Okay.
Everywhere he called is booked too. It's summer. People are
Sure,
traveling.
absolutely.
So, I mean, that's what he had 2 phones. He was searching.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that's what he had 2 phones. He was searching the internet on one phone.
He had 2 phones. Like that's gonna do it. Oh, he had 2 phones.
That's really all that I know. It just freaks me out because of everything.
She didn't say.
That's really all that I know. It just freaks me out because of everything.
She didn't say anything else.
No, it's we because I'm making calls on a disposable phone. He had 2 phones. He was searching the internet on one phone, making calls on a disposable phone. That's really all that I know. It just freaks me out because of everything.
She didn't say anything else.
No, it's
Because the call we got is that someone said that he was pledging his allegiance to ISIS, and
No.
who would have said that? Who made the call?
I told my sister, I said, it's my sister, her name's Allison. She called, I said, he's dressed in a weird outfit. He went to his phone. I said, I don't know what to do because of everything.
2030 units, stop your search.
Because everything is going on with ISIS is what I said. I said, call the police because we couldn't because he kept coming up here.
Stand down, stand down, stand down.
I'm so sorry. It's because he kept coming up here and asking questions and stuff like that.
Stand down.
I'm so sorry. It's because he kept coming up here and asking questions and stuff like that, and we couldn't.
Okay, well, unfortunately, the call that came to us was that he was screaming, pledging his allegiance to ISIS and waving his phones around. That's a very big, different picture than what happened.
He did have 2 phones, but he was talking to a guest out here in the lobby who was trying to find some directions, and I think I've got that card up there. It was a Hirschenberger.
Nothing he did was suspicious. Nothing at all. The only reason that they're suspicious is because of how he looks. That's it. If this was somebody who looked like somebody related to them, this would not be a big deal. They would never call.
Avon Police Sergeant Ruppel.
Hi, my sister works at the Fairfield Inn on Colorado Avenue in Avon. She is a desk worker.
Okay.
There is a male in a hold on, pledging his allegiance or something to ISIS.
Okay.
Is very panicky.
Okay. Is your sister able to call us?
No, she is at the front desk.
Okay.
Of the hotel.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is her sister.
And what's your sister's name? And do you have a callback number for her, or is she at the actual phone line at the Fairfield?
She doesn't have a cell phone. She's texting me off a deactivated iPhone that has Wi-Fi.
Okay. Does she have a description of this male, or in a vehicle, or is he on foot?
She said there's a suspicious male here at the desk with disposable phones, 2 of them in a full headdress.
And he's saying he has pledged ISIS allegiance to ISIS, and he's in the lobby right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll send some officers down.
All right. Thank
All right.
you.
Bye. Avon, please.
Yes.
Come on, man. Exactly. Crazy, man. Really almost got that man killed. That's why I have to keep I gotta keep showing y'all how crazy it was. Like both of them was on they was on the same page, her and her sister, but they were on still two different pages. Like, how do you get him asking you? This is why she suspected him for being the ISIS. He tried to book a room for a month, and they said they didn't have a room, and he didn't leave right away. He was sitting in the lobby, making phone calls. 2, he had 2 phones. He had 2 phones and he did this. The next reason you suspect him of being a terrorist is that he came up and asked you a lot of questions. Come on, man. Come on.